Hello everyone, hope you all are good. Let's start lesson 7 today. And the title are Making of Project and Timeline. What comes in your mind when you think of the word project? Of course, the work which you are doing in group and a practical task which you are performing yourself. And the timeline means you are studying the history, right? Today's objectives are, by the end of this lesson, I will be able to make a project, and number 2, talk about history by making timeline. What is a project? A project is an activity to meet the creation of a unique product or service, and thus activities that are undertaken to accomplish routine activities cannot be considered projects. This also means that the definition of the project is refined at each step, and ultimately the purpose of the progress is uh, enunciated. Okay, project, you can say it's a practical task, right? In which you put all your efforts and creativities and you give a complete product, a complete result, whatever you have learned. That is called project, and it can be based on the object, and the project can be based on the research or the documented task as well. Okay, what is timeline? A timeline is a display of a list of events in chronological order. It is typically a graphic design showing a long bar labeled with dates paralleling it, and usually contemporaneous events. In Gantt chart is a form of timeline used in project management, right? For example, we have done chronological work. We have made a timeline in chronological order in social studies, if you have remembered, right? And we make the timeline of the events that took place in the history before the creation of Pakistan. Okay. Okay, now students, here you have given a timeline. Okay, year wise timeline is given to you. You are going to read and listen it carefully, right? Decide which of these events is most important, right? Just predict your idea. Okay, we have here uh, 5 different years: 2006, 1997, 1969, 1911, and 1837. So let's start. What happened in 2006? The Pixar animated film was a hit all over the world. In 1997, electric cars went on sale. 1969, 7 times F1 champion Michael Schumacher was born. 1911, people first used car keys, and in 1837, the first taxi company started in Toronto, Canada, right? So I have written here very simply. Okay, this is also one of the way to write the timeline, right? I can ask you to make a timeline of year 2018 or 2016, the important events that happened in Pakistan. You can write it in the form of timeline as well. Now I am going to show you some samples of timelines, how you can make timelines, right? This is one of the way. Here you can say what happened in 2002, 2004, 2005, 2006, 7, 10, and again 10. Right? This is a timeline history of popular social media platforms. Right? In 2002, what happened, and in 2004, Facebook was you can say uh, launched, and then YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Pinterest. Okay, so these are this is the timeline of social media platforms. This is one of the, you can see here that this is very colorful sort of timeline. Okay, now I'm going to show you another timeline. Yes, you can see that here they have not given any description. They have shown a pictorial, right, symbols. I would like to say they have shown the symbols. Okay, here you can say 1 year business achievement timeline, right? This timeline has been made by definitely a firm, right? That what happened in January, February, March, April till August. This is month-wise timeline of definitely a business firm or a company. Okay, and here they have mentioned what happened in different months. Okay, next, future timeline, 7 years milestones with text boxes, right? 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. That what can happen here, right? Future predictions are there. This is also one of the way to form a timeline, right? Okay, by keeping the above given explanation in your mind, you have to complete these two tasks. And number one, you have to make a project, and the next is timeline. Okay, the project is, if suppose you are going to invent an imaginary car or any vehicle, what would you invent and what features would you like to see in your dream car or vehicle, right? And number two, imagine it is a year 2500. Write some important events of the year 2500 in the form of timeline. Try to mention events month wise, right? One more thing I would like to mention here, that you are going to do these two questions in the document given under this video, right? Thank you so much. See you in the next lesson. Till then, bye.